Hey YouTube friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, hello, how are you? Today is a very exciting day because today I get to stuff my manifestation binder. Possibly my most favorite binder to stuff out of all of them. So let's give this cash a quick count. I've got some placeholders off to the side here, but let's give this cash a count and see what we've got. So the majority of this money has come from my wage, and then the cash that we've got here has come from the completion of my savings challenge. So my rainy day challenge and my $10 note challenge. So we've got 200 here in 100s, got 50, so 250, 70, 90, 310, 330, 350, 350, 360, 370, 380, 390, 410, 420. So $420 in cash here to stuff into my manifestation binder. So let's jump straight in. Okay, I have, while we're here, put a little bit of money into my 6 months ahead account. It's just an electronic transfer that I've done. That's now sitting at $158. So I've got 150 colored in here on the tracker, and when I get that extra $2, I'll fill in another 10. So that is chugging along nice and slowly in the background. I'm just putting a little bit of extra money towards that when I've got some random sort of buffer, rollover, things like that. So goals. This is my goals dashboard. I've got the water bill on here for $250. So as soon as that water is fully funded, which probably won't be in this video, but as soon as that's fully funded, I will be able to start using the new goals dashboard that I've got at the back here. All right, so jumping straight into it. House deposit. House deposit, this stuffing is going to get $1,000. Now I have already filled in my tracker here. I've got $2,500 left to fill in on there, and then that one is completed. I will scrub it off and I will start immediately again to keep going. So in here now we've got $10,000, $11,000, $12,000, $12,500. So I'm very, very excited about that. So $12,500 in the house deposit envelope. They are obviously, that money, is obviously sitting in the bank and generating some interest for me. Unfortunately, with the interest rates going up, it is very bad if you already have a mortgage, but it is very good for me in the sense that I've got some money sitting in the bank. So I'm getting some pretty decent interest on that at the moment. Alrighty, let's stuff some actual cash. So I'm going to be doing pantry today. That's got $150 in there at the moment, and I'm going to give that $50 today to make that fully funded. Oh, my notes are all wonky. So I have already marked off the icons on my tracker, and I will leave that to the side just so I can take some time a little bit later off camera and fill that one in. So $200 fully funded, pantry is completed. And I'm very, very excited about that. So what I'll do with that cash now, I will take that out of this envelope and I will pop that straight into the bank. I just have one bank account set up where I've just been putting all of the completed envelopes in. When I transfer the money in, I just give it a name. So when I put $200 in, I'll just give the title 200. I'll give the 200 title of pantry. And then I've got a little tracker here at the back which just says, you know, this is what I've got in there and this is what it's for. So that's got all my previously completed envelopes. It's got moving day, appliance, bits and bobs, electricity, gas, internet. So now I can add pantry onto there. So that is very exciting. Alrighty, next up is utilities, and this is the final utility that I am saving up for. This is the water utility, and today I'm going to give that one $70. Let's grab these 20s and this 10. So we have a goal of $250, even though my tracker says $180. Let's just disregard that. I've got a total goal of $250. So in here now, we've got 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 210. So $40 more, and this one will be fully funded. So that is very exciting. This is the last of my smaller type envelopes. The rest of my envelopes that I have in this binder are all very large amounts that I'm saving up for. So I'm going to keep hold of the $40 that I have left in utilities for a little while, just so I've got something small that I can stuff and, you know, fully fund and complete. So actually what we'll do, we'll keep this out and we'll go in and we'll color that one in a little bit later. Alrighty, so pest and building. So this envelope is for the cost of a pest and building inspection prior to purchase. So I have got a goal of $800 in here, and today this one is going to be getting a very big chunky $300. So let's go 1, 2, I think I need to do some 50s because I'm running out of hundreds. Alright, let's get these all situated. So let's put the 50s at the back. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 50. Is that right? No, I need another 50. I need that to be $700. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I've counted too many, $700. And what we'll do, I'll drop these 200s there, and I'm going to take this $500 placeholder, so that makes it up to 700. Now again, I have just quickly partially filled in my icon, so I've got just $100 more to go, and the pest and building inspection envelope is complete. So again, I will leave this one off to the side here just so I can take some time off camera and color that one in nicely. So $100 more in there, that's fully funded. $40 more in here, that's fully funded. So I'm getting there. Slowly but surely, I'm getting there. Now, this settlement envelope is a little bit messy because I've actually got 250 in the bank, so I need to give myself 100, and then today as part of this stuffing I'm giving myself 50. So we should now have 1, 2, 250, $300 in settlement. So let's grab my pen. So each icon on here is worth $50. So I've got 150 colored in at the moment, so I just got to fill in these last 3 on the end here, and that will get me up, oh golly, that will get me up to the $300 that is currently sitting in the bank for this one. Beautiful. All right, let that dry. So $300 sitting in settlement, and this is one of those really big trackers. So this is going to be a goal of $2,500. So I think if you think of it in percentages, I'm what, 10, just over like 10% of the way there. We're getting there. Slowly but surely, we'll get there. We'll get through it. Alrighty, emergency. Emergency, I'm going to add in these placeholders just in case I need them. Alright, emergency today is going to be getting $100 in my cash from my savings challenges, and it's also going to be getting its usual $50 per month from the bank, from my wage, I should say. So in here we've got 1,250, that makes 1,300, $1,400 now in my emergency fund. That's awesome. So I have cleared off my tracker so I can start to use it again, and I need to fill in 3 of the piggies today. So what I'll just do, I'll just mark them off as such, and again I'll just take a little bit of time off camera, slowly color those ones in and just have a little bit of fun with it. Alrighty, so I'm glad to actually have some cash back into this envelope. It was all placeholders for a little while there. I dare say I won't keep the cash in here for very long. I do like having that emergency fund just in the bank, again just generating that teeny tiny little bit of interest because everything does help. But $1,400 in my emergency fund is amazing. I have never had an emergency fund separate from the funds that are in my house deposit, but now I actually have emergency. If something ever had have gone wrong in the past, I would dip into here, which, yes, okay, the money's sitting there, but I didn't like touching that because this is for my house. This is a much bigger goal, a dream, all the rest. So I'm really excited to have my emergency fund here working away in the background, knowing that it's there if I need it. So I'm very excited for that. Now, holiday. Holiday doesn't usually get a lot of love. It usually gets its $50 every month. But I decided from the money from my challenges, my savings challenges, I was going to put some serious cashola in here today. So what do we got? We got $250, $350, $400 in the bank, And how many $100 do I have? Let's change these out for some matchy ones. Ugh, I've only got 300. So let's go 350, 400. So we've got 400 in the bank. We've got $25 in cash. So today I am going to be giving this one another $50 just from its standard monthly contribution. And then from the cash, I'm gonna do $150. And what I might do, just to be a little bit sneaky, let's condense one of these 50s. So I'll take $50 from pantry and I'll put $50 back into pantry. But this means I can just have a couple less notes sitting in here. So we've got the 400 sitting in the bank. Now we've got, oh my gosh, this is exciting. 500, 550, 570, $575 in my holiday fund. That's amazing. I did talk very briefly in another video, but I do plan on going on a holiday in May of 2023. So that's why I was sort of thinking I should really put some money towards this one. So that is very, oh, hold on. I didn't count my $50. So I've got 400 already in the bank. I'm putting $50, so 450, 550, 600. Is that right? 150 and then the 25. Yeah. Oh wow. Okay, I got way more money than I thought I was gonna have. That's cool. That has had a really big boost. I put $200 in here. Yeah, so $600. Wow. Okay. Anyways, 1, 2, 3, 350, 400, 450, 550, 600, $625. That's awesome. Yes. Okay. Cool. I'm very, very happy with that. I'm very pleasantly surprised with that. Okay, so I need to put in $200 to my tracker. So while we've got the big numbers, let's go in and fill in the big icons. I was going to do this off camera, but I'm too excited for the fact that I have $600 in my holiday fund. Let's color these bad boys in now. I am very sorry if you can hear my dogs barking outside. They've probably seen a bug and they're just not happy. Yay! All right, so that's crazy. $600 in this envelope. It's kind of madness, actually. All right, so I've still got some cash. I've still got $50, and then I've still got my new car. So let's do this icon first. So in the bank, whoa, in the bank for new car, I've got $250. I'm going to add another $50 to make that $300. So I have gone in and I have recolored my icons just to take off some of the smaller ones and convert them into larger icons. But another $50 is just worth one of the wheels. Perfect. All right, so $300 sitting in new car. That's really, really cool. This is not something that I'm planning on purchasing anytime soon. It's just something that I thought, you know, my car's 11 years old. I just thought I should start slowly thinking about what I want to be doing. So, yeah. And now I'm totally and utterly confused why I have $50 left over. So I've put my money into new car. I've put $200 into holiday. Look how chunky that envelope is getting. I've put my $150 into emergency, $100 in cash, $50 in a placeholder. I put my money into settlement, put my money into pest and building. I've done my utilities and I've done my house deposit. So I'm very confused as to why I have $50 left over. So I might need to pause this and figure out what I've done. So bear with me. Okay, so I think I was planning on giving myself another $50 worth of cash into my settlement envelope, but I was just thinking about it and I'm thinking what I should do instead is just fully fund my my water envelope, and then I'll just have $10 left over as extra towards pantry. I don't know. I think that's what I'll do. All right, so we've got 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2, 210, 220, 230, $240, $250. So that is now fully funded and complete. If the money wants to go into its home. So I'll have to fully color off everything on my water tracker. And then what I can do here, I'll add that extra, it doesn't hurt to have an extra bit of money in there, right? So I'll put $210 into pantry. I will take out utilities. So you know the deal. As soon as we fully fund envelopes in this binder, we add new envelopes. So we've got emergency, we've got holiday, we've got new car. So I did introduce bedroom suite in my last video. The next envelope is going to be land rates. So what I've decided to do here is just icons worth $50. This will just go towards the first year of land rates on a property. I've done some research. The median sort of price for what I'm looking at will be about this $1,300 mark. So I'm quite happy with that. And now what we can do while we're in here, we can mark off water as being fully funded, and then we can take this bad boy out because that's completed, and we can move this one up to the front. I don't know if I want to keep it at the front because it's a little bit long, but we'll see. We'll see how I feel about that. So here's the new goals dashboard. So I've got emergency with an updated, I'll have this side by side so you can see the difference. We've got emergency from 1.2 to 2.5. Pantry is now done, so we can mark off that bad boy straight away. That's a good feeling. Pantry for $200. We've got pest and building with $800, so $100 more there, and we can mark that one off as well. We've got settlement at 2.5, holiday at 3K, new car at 10K. We've got bedroom suite at 1.5, land rates at 1.3. I will be having a home and contents envelope, and I will be having a Bunnings envelope. So if you're in Australia, you know Bunnings is a must. So now that I've finished these two, I will get out my home and contents and my Bunnings little slips, and I will add those into the back of the binder. And for the time being, I think until I get through the majority of these, I won't be adding any more envelopes. So it's going to be a bit of a slow burn from here on out to try and get some of these envelopes filled up and done. But I am very excited. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for coming along on this little journey of mine for my manifestation binder. Yeah, like I say, a couple of these trackers are available on my Etsy. The link for that will be down below. If you haven't hit subscribe already, make sure you hit subscribe. And if you've made it this far to the end of the video, I don't know, leave a watermelon emoji. I really hope there's a watermelon emoji now that I've said that. But again, thank you so much for watching. I will see you very soon in the next one.